If you're holding Beyond, you need to be marking these two dates on your calendar as they could change everything for the stock. Now, without further ado, my friends, today's video is going to have three main segments: the why, the what, the where. The why, we're going to be doing a cash breakdown, going over exactly what these dates are and what they mean potentially for the stock and the company. The what, we're going to be doing some stock analysis, and the where, I'm going to be telling you guys exactly where the sticker is heading from here on out and where to get in and where to get out. So, without further ado, hit the thumbs up button, and now let's get into it. So, when it comes to Beyond, my friends, this is a ticker which has been going absolutely crazy based off of some short squeeze hype, running from 50 cents all the way upwards of $8.86. Now, where is this ticker heading from here now? Well, it's all dependent on the upcoming two dates. The first one is going to be November 4th. The next one is going to be November 19th. Now, first let's talk about the November 4th, and which I think is honestly one of the lesser important ones. On November 4th, we're going to get Beyond Meat's earnings. Right now, their earnings are expected to be horrible, right? So the bar is set extremely low. Hopefully, they can come out and they can have an earnings beat, and this is going to pretty much cause the stock to propel, potentially, depending on where it is, up potentially 20 to 30% to the upside, right? So it's going to be very interesting to see where the stock is at, makes it up to till November 4th, and then from there, see where it goes on from there from here on. Now, I already told you guys that I think that Beyond right now is at a level where you can't write it off. I'm telling you guys right now, you cannot write it off yet. I know a lot of people want to say, oh, it's dead, oh, it's dead, it's dead. But these are the same fucking idiots that were telling you to buy up at $6 to $7 because it's going to $100 per share, right? So I'm telling you right now, man, you know, this is the thing about the markets, right? Is that when people see green, they just buy. And when people say red, they say sell. And this is why you got to understand that 90% of the traders in the markets are unprofitable. So 9 out of 10 people that hear talking, they're full of shit. They've never made any money in the markets, okay? Or if they've made, they've lost it the week after, right? So you got to keep that in mind. You got to keep in mind who you're getting, who your sources are, and who you're getting your data from, right? Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. When it comes to myself, right, I don't like to trade stocks like Beyond. Why? Because they're chaotic stocks. They're mayhem stocks. I already have a proven strategy that makes me money consistently. Why would I risk profitability to come and trade this crazy ass stock? Why would I do so? Right? However, I do understand that it's a ticker which is very popular amongst my followers, so I still come out with my coverage and tell you guys what are some things which you need to know about it. If you guys like these videos, if this video gets over 100 likes, I'll continue coming out with my coverage on Beyond. If it doesn't, I'll know that Beyond's pretty much fallen off, and you know, I should just move on to the next ticker to cover for you guys. Now, let's get into that November 4th. So again, November 4th is going to be their earnings. It's going to be really interesting to see what happens. Now, you know, regarding their earnings, I think that, you know, expect the worst, okay? I always tell people, I say expect the worst. Earnings is a binary outcome, right? Either the stock will rip to the upside or it will rip your face off, right? And I think that it's one of those things that when it comes to binary outcomes, you always want to downsize and de-risk. However, when it comes to Beyond's earnings, I do think that it's going to be one of those earnings where it's going to be, people are already expecting such terrible results from the company, considering it was literally on the verge of bankruptcy, where, you know, there would need to be some insane new news that would actually cause the stock to sell off further leading up to the earnings. Now, the next date for me is going to be more important. It's going to be November 19th. On November 19th is the day where we get to hear the decision as to whether or not we're going to see the extra shares be actually converted or not, right? If you don't know, so far we've only had actually around a third of the shares which you know, the companies have the right to diluted right now. So there could be another 2/3 of the dilution which we saw right now be added into the markets. So it's really important for us to see whether or not on November 19th they're going to change anything about anything, right? Now, I told you guys this before. I said the only out that this company has is for them to come out on November 19th and say, hey everyone, we've planned to sell less shares than we previously projected to sell. If they say this, be ready to see the ticker back above $3 easily. Back above $3, maybe potentially even testing the $5 levels again. I wouldn't be surprised if it tests $5 ever again, or it tests $5 again after that news, right? Honestly, guys, we could be seeing a double top at 8 if they actually come out and they lower the amount of shares that they're selling by a lot, which I think is an over exaggeration. Now, again, is this wishful thinking? Absolutely. All right, absolutely. However, it's something that we can't write off considering how many shares the company got to sell. I wouldn't be surprised if they come out and say, hey, you know what? We're going to sell less shares right now. So then the stock pumps up and they can actually go ahead and sell those shares without causing a mass destruction to the stock price. Because think about it, right? If they were going to sell the same number of shares as they sold right now without this massive momentum to the upside, the stock would not be at $2, my friends. It would be at 20 cents, maybe even 10 cents, the number of shares that they sold. So you got to understand that if they plan to sell now double this amount of shares that they sold right now, they're going to need some buying pressure to come in and push the stock up to cover up for the sales pressure, sell pressure that's coming in, to actually keep the stock somewhat afloat. Okay? Now again, once again, very speculative play. You got to see what happens, right? But I think that people that are holding, I think I'm going to be honest with you guys. I think it's worth holding. I think right now at these levels it is worth holding, right? I think that it's way too soon to call it. I don't think they should be cutting your losses. Now that's what I think. Do your own research, right? And that's it. Those are the 2 dates to mark on your calendar. If you guys like this video, hit the thumbs up button. And listen, if you're tired of losing and you guys want to trade alongside me every single day and trade with our proven strategy, check out our community. Our community's link is in the comment section and description. Right now, the next 10 members that join, they get access to our trade alerts and our lessons and our full catalog of everything for a 50% discount. This is what our community looks like. We have day trade alerts. We have day trade alerts. We have swing alerts. We have option alerts. We have lessons. We have one-on-one access. We have Q&As. We have mentor section. We have a crypto section. You name it, we got it. And our alerts are extremely, extremely informative. We give you everything. We give it a ticker. We give it an entry. We give it an exit. We give it a stop loss if we have one. We also tell you how many shares to buy in your portfolio. How do we tell you how many shares to buy in your portfolio? We disclose the number of shares which we're buying in a 10K account. So if you have a 50K account, you buy 5 times this amount. If you have a 30K account, you buy 3 times this amount. If you have a 20K account, you buy 2 times this amount. Simple and easy, so you get the similar results as we do. A lot of times what these communities do is they say buy and then they say buy. That's not how it works. We do a lot of hand holding for you guys. Okay? Give it a shot. We already have over 400 members coming back month after month. Previously, guys, we used to do a 7-day free trial. Wilson says, hi Sam, thank you for our work on the community. My 7 days trial finished. It was great. I think I can afford a membership, I speak. He brought in 7K in 7 days. Wonderful. This is what you like to see. Okay? Now, we no longer do a 7-day free trial. You know what we do now? Now we do a 14 days free trial and a 30 days money back guarantee. That's right, my friends. 2 weeks free trial, 30 days money back guarantee. Give it a shot. I'm telling you, there's a reason why people are coming back. Literally, Brew Model, and look at this, $414, bang, right? And he obviously has some open positions right now. He joined when his portfolio was at 25K. His portfolio is already up freaking 10%, give or take. $20,000 over here. My mom, we've been crushing it, guys. Says thank you so much for $68,000 off of a single trade with us. Thank you, Bopik, for helping me recover my previous big loss and slowly So the community comes with access to multiple mentors with decades of trading experience, guys. I'm telling you right now, I'm not the best trader in the community. There are traders in the community that have been trading longer than I've been alive. So of course I'm not going to be the best trader in here. But my man says started at 4K this month, plus $300 for today, and the day just started at Sam and his team making me money. Started with 4K, account is already up 5,700. Wonderful, man, wonderful. This is all Friday, by the way. If you see October 24th, 2025. Started a small account to test out some day swingers, and I'm grateful to Sam Calvin's Bullpick for the recent wins. Thank you so much. I'm definitely sticking around. Wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful. 1,600 over here for Midget Missile. Hilarious fucking name. Grayscale, Spiga. So those are the option alerts which we got. Hey folks, my second trade with the team, 1,300 in less than an hour. Bang. $46,000 for Annie over here. Wonderful, man, wonderful. Granny Slayer says, I think you guys are gonna like this because I think this is a situation which a lot of you guys are in. He says, a couple years ago, I was down in the trenches, absolutely beyond fucked, made every single mistake you can name, and wouldn't learn from it. Lost way more than I could afford, and I was so close to giving up. Decided to give it one last chance and find a mentor. Now I'm almost back to the green with the help of Sam and everyone else. Words can't describe it, but Sam, you helped me out more than you could know. Thank you so much, and all the other shot callers. The Robin account is my own doing. Really don't know what the fuck I was doing. So this was him. The Mumu account I started when joining the server. Truly a lifesaver. Wonderful, man. Wonderful. God bless. You know, when the first time I read that, man, I honestly got emotional because I'm not gonna lie to you guys, man. And I've said it before. When I first started doing this, Discord community shit, everything like that, I did it just for money, But now it's gotten to a point where we've built something that's helped so many people turn their life around. We've helped so many people end their losing streaks and truly start seeing success in the markets that, it's messages like this that truly bring fulfillment to my life. I'm not even joking, right? And I wake up wanting to see messages like this, man. I'm telling you guys, that, and I'm so grateful. I'm grateful to God. God is great, man. God is great. Thank God. Anyways, I appreciate you guys. Yeah, give it a shot. Okay, the link is in the comment section and description. Once again, next 10 members 50% discount. Next 10 members 50% discount. 2 weeks free trial. 30 weeks. 30 days money back guarantee. Thank you for watching. Your boy Sam.